I'm transmitting, broadcasting live on our.
He's not.
I'm broadcasting live
You're
on
the
our,
IT.
Or your YouTube?
on our YouTube.
Nice. We're on Facebook and YouTube.
You just wanted to corral.
I swear to you, you saw it. I pressed it how many times?
Listen, we already know your tactics.
Maybe from
So
this
you can say
address.
whatever you want to say.
Maybe from this address it won't allow. You saw the thing?
It didn't take many months to understand you.
Dude, I'm not that good.
Very simple.
Fucking manipulate it like that.
I can see why Kathy chose you. She can manipulate the shit out of you.
Yeah. And we already got one watcher.
No, you know, I like.
Wait, I'm joking.
I'm not saying.
Oh, so who said? I mean, what are you talking about? Is there another post, or did that?
Honestly, I noticed that at the same time that this whole war was going on, that you were kind of just out of the scene, off of the internet. I was like, how fucking convenient. Yeah. You're always online, but you're like, I'm gonna log the fuck out of this.
I don't know I don't even know what you're talking about.
I like it.
Oh, now we gotta do the.
We
have.
You have not seen the post?
No.
No, but it's true. If we're talking about it, it's fucking true.
What? Can someone please enlighten me what you guys are talking about?
No, exactly.
If you missed it, you missed it.
Oh, wow. Like
What?
that. Are those spicy Funyuns?
Mm-hmm.
Chola. Peachy
I
chola,
was just
man.
gonna say that. Crazy, huh?
Yes.
I love those.
I guess that Mexican, what is it? Meme is really true.
Huh?
About
Says one, two, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to listen to the masters, Pelon, Chubby, and Evil Evelyn, taking you to the next level. Relax your minds.
Pull that post up. I want to see what you're talking about, dude.
Like, you still have a list?
They have a list.
I don't really.
You're really gonna act that dumb? Can I say it? Am I allowed to call you out like that?
Who,
Or you
me?
boot me out?
Boot me out.
Come on, boy. You've been on Facebook. You can see all the different groups.
No, like this.
He
Very
don't do nothing all day.
This.
Oh, you can't read. The computer doesn't read to you. Doesn't talk to you out loud.
Mark's
Your
does.
phone.
Uh-huh. My
He
computer
has
does
the
too.
same accessibility
My
as Mark
computer
does.
does too.
If you wanted the
No.
phone to read everything to him, you could.
And we're live. What's up, Jesse? Greetings, sexy one. What's up, you sexy fucker?
Okay.
So he got his notification.
Who?
Jesse Hoganator
On where?
on YouTube Live.
On the
Popped up
Pelon and Chubby
notification
show?
on the Pelon and Chubby
Well,
channel.
why can't it work there?
I just saw that shit. Start over. Ain't nobody watching on your Facebook anyway.
No, I don't even
Oh,
want to.
two. Got two viewers, and we're chatting. What's happening?
Wait for
You
me.
do care.
I care.
Shit,
I
Sharon,
like
Shinola.
YouTube.
I like a YouTuber.
Yeah, I like the YouTube.
You like
I
my tube?
learned a lot on the
You like
YouTube.
my tube? You like my tube? You like YouTube? I like my tube too. I get into your tubes.
It sounds like you've had a whole adventure with
Somebody's tubes, yeah.
Something like that.
Or we're not even.
The urethra.
Well, we're
Urethra.
ready
What
to
is
go.
it, urethra?
Oh man, we're freaking late is what it is. That's what's really going on.
You can chit-chatting.
Chicharoon. So I apologize for this little side view. You get to see all the graces of the chubby man and the Pelon in the background. You don't have a second camera angle of evil evidence.
We don't need it.
We don't need it. So sorry. Ay.
Aw, you guys are cute pair. Where's your funky music? There we go.
You don't even have it hooked up.
What?
You don't have
Come on.
the board hooked up.
Oh, it's not? Oh, the father.
All right, I can't.
How long did it take you to
What's
do
the
that?
thing,
Right?
dude? Hey, what's the thing?
Amateurs. I'm doing fucking amateurs, man. Life is good.
No wonder.
Which is in cream.
Peaches are in cream.
Let's see here.
Would you do open mics, Rick?
Depends.
We know you're wearing them, but what?
What?
I take that as a no.
All right, we're
We
there.
should all go on an open
Okay.
mic date, I think.
An open mic date?
Yeah. Like, hi, everybody, dads. We're gonna have such a great open mic. We're all here for the experience.
Audio mix was good. Nice. And we're live.
Finally. Hello, welcome to the episode of the Pelon and Chubby Show. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Rick's house.
Fine guy, Murray.
You fucking forgot my name, bitch.
Good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Pelon and Chubby Show with Evil and Blue. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Rick's house.
Fine guy, Murray.
And I believe.
And Mark the Blind Guy is here once
No,
again.
he gave us sign language. He was like,
Oh, that was it? He was doing the sign language? I'm sorry that I didn't see it.
I did not see it myself. So
Mark's like-
we are live, and it is big, beautiful Black History Month.
It's over, isn't it?
Oh man,
It's about to be over.
Hey,
We didn't mention it
why is
sooner.
it that it's the shortest month, but it feels like the longest?
Does it really?
well, the time is changing. Oh God, today's Ash Wednesday. Oh my
It
goodness.
has nothing
Ash
to do with
Wednesday?
having to hear
Oh my God, it's Ash Wednesday.
Ah.
every
Happy
achievement.
Lent. What are you giving up?
Huh?
What are you giving
Wait,
up?
is that only for
I've
Catholic
already,
people?
He's giving up getting cherry Pepsi. That's what he's giving up.
I've given up
And
already.
Pacificos?
Nothing like, I'm not giving up anything else.
Everything else must be taken away from your cold dead hands.
So, like I said, is it the longest month ever? Because you have to hear every achievement that the Black community's ever had in their fucking experience, in their existence.
Dang, bro, that was low. That was mighty fucking low.
Why?
Sharon Cox in the
Porque a mí me
house.
gustan los hombres chocolate.
Of course you do.
Yes.
Sí, más.
You have a chocolate finish. You're right.
Hey, chocolate is good for you. It's good for your picking again, though we don't fight
Especially the cocoa.
the cocoa from the Battle Act, kid. From the Battle Act.
Not
Yeah.
cocaína, to confuse you.
You've already heard it.
Mas mais.
Like everybody always
Mas
says,
mais.
no,
We're all
once
over
you
the
go
board. I
back,
don't
you never
know.
go back, right?
It's true.
Once you go
But
back, they never come back.
Actually,
Leave a baby in you.
what was it? Oh, Russell Williams was with a white woman, got rich, dumped her, and went back to a black woman. That's why he's so special to this foster, all the foster
Right.
care centers in the.
So before
Make
you
a wish
play
list.
football,
Yeah.
you got with the white chick,
Got with a white chick.
fucking did
Got
the
all
right
famous,
thing,
did the right thing.
shit, made her credit shit and all that.
And then ran her to the ground and then married her.
Funny how that happened.
I love his
What are
job.
you trying to say? Are you
Hey,
gonna
black-
marry a black woman?
He is married to a
Hey,
black
did
woman.
you ever
Are
do
you?
that?
No, I'm down with the brown. I got the Latinas, the late Latinas.
You heard the man? He's down with the Brown.
Yes.
the
Who can Brown do for you? Yes.
Brown is for me.
He's like the Brown.
The Latinas. I call them Latinas because they disappeared. You got a family. Listen, Papa, Papa,
Nice.
go.
I'll eat tacos all day, but hey, gotta eat some Chinese food every once in a while. Nope, gotta stay away.
So we found his
Coronavirus.
fetish.
No, he knows.
Modelo. That's his fetish.
No.
I'll tell you what,
Anything we
these numbers are growing and growing and growing. People are starting to get like weird. Like Kathy was like, I don't know if I want to walk around with this cough and sick. It's not the right time for a Chinese chick to get sick.
Oh no. Not a good
There's
time.
one cough and everybody's looking at you like, hey fucker,
Hey.
where's your mask?
Actually, there's a lot of chances for everybody to get all racist now. All of a
Oh
sudden.
yeah. All of a sudden it's okay.
CDC
Yeah.
put out a report
Let's
the
do
other day saying
Let's do it.
people to watch out. Schools will get shut down for a minute. We'll stay home.
They're shutting everything down. Let's do it.
What, schools? Here?
Well, the schools were shut down because of
In
women,
China, yeah.
But schools in China. And y'all keep yelling China, man. Italy's got it bad already. Italy's
Yeah, but where did it come from?
It came across the border. They're fucking locking their borders down now because they're not screening right. They're not prepared to handle it. And boom, it's in their backyard now. 15 people already.
So they're saying China for a reason.
China started it.
Right.
You started this shit. Korea's got it. Korea's got it too.
Iran?
Iran's got it.
They're
And
saying
Italy,
the
but
U.S.
Italy's
military spread it.
shutting down
Oh, now they're
everything.
going to say it's the U.S. military that spread it.
Yeah, because there's some guy in
Wait,
Korea that was
There's one, he's the first person that was contrary, first military person to have it.
Can we go into conspiracy
North
theories
Korea.
and talk about why?
Why
some of
Trump
us
isn't
think this
talking?
is a-
Why Trump isn't talking to
We
John
know
Kerry
that
anymore?
idiot's not going to have anything good to say.
He doesn't have
So
to,
it
there's
doesn't
already
matter.
enough distractions.
That's what I'm saying. What is a big distraction?
He'd
What-
rather talk about he'd rather talk about the Dow and our money over
Yeah.
human
And it's
life.
not even him talking. It's what
The
some
White
of
House
us
press
script
release
that.
and stuff. Yeah, he gave him a script. He went out and talked about the campaign trail
Why is he going to talk about unimportant people?
What, the
When he can talk about his
the
money.
coronavirus and all the people dying, when he can talk about his money and how much the stock market's crashing?
They got billions.
But he's worried now because the stock market's
The
crashing.
stock market's
Well,
way
yeah.
crashing because no
2 days in a row,
No start.
1900?
Exactly.
2 days, 1900.
Yeah.
Negative points.
Negative.
And he had a quote tweet back in 2014, 2016. If the stock market ever loses 1,000 points, that president should be impeached. Well, guess what? Knock, knock.
No,
You're the president, and your shit
no.
dropped 1,900 points. Knock, knock. Impeach, bitch. Oh, you're already impeached.
No,
It don't matter.
Where did you pull this from?
Didn't you see the asterisk that said, except if there's a coronavirus?
Well, yeah. he can alter his tweets. Not.
Because you have nothing to do with it.
He actually did some tweets that he actually deleted, but someone already screen captured it and threw them back and was like, no, not so fast, Donnie. Actually, no, Don Jr. had posted them and then they regurgitated them and put them back on. Because he's sitting there lying about some shit. My daddy did this, my daddy did that. Whoop. And he deleted it. and he put it right back.
about that.
So it's crazy. It's I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. Do I look like a jealous motherfucker over here?
Yes,
Yeah.
you do, you're a hater.
Jealous for what?
Trump a hater.
Sharing Cox in the house.
I thought you were
I'm
suggesting
dead.
I do something.
Just ask for
Wait,
the
I'm
last
sure.
rightness for the past.
Is that what you're saying?
No.
You're suggesting that we share,
We want to share?
No, her name was Sharon Cox.
that you're sharing guys.
You want to share Cox? You guys share Cox?
I'm just
You better
saying.
hug up your microphone or else I'm gonna hug you out.
What?
Hug it out. Hug it out.
He's been sad ever since his name hasn't been put on the show.
What the fuck?
Well,
Well,
it's
he's gotta go through 90 days.
a work in progress.
90
It's
Yeah,
a work in
days.
progress, Guts.
You passed your 90-day
I
probation.
passed another fucking test.
He's got to
You
do it.
remember squealing like a pig when you're, every week when your shit wasn't announced?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
What?
No, I didn't. No,
What?
no, we didn't.
So, how do you
No.
do by 90 days?
I know we didn't put her on. We didn't put her on the casting couch. Right? We let her sprout her wings and do what she wanted to do. We gave her the 90 days.
So,
Did her-
what do you mean?
She kept coming back.
You
What do
could
you-
have, like,
you
you
could've
could
shortcut
like
it.
a gang initiation.
You
Like,
could have Weinstein that motherfucker.
So, what do you mean by 90 days? 90 shows?
take one like a champ. No, 90 days is 3 months. There are
Take
4
one like a
shows in
champ,
month.
or
12.
fucking get your name on the show after 90 days.
12.
12 consecutive shows, dude. That's all you need.
Well, no, I
Consecutive.
don't
Without
give
the
a
break.
fuck. I'll do that. That's no problem. But I'm
With
just
that
saying.
Himalayan
You
laying
suck my balls and
Or
I'll
just
get that
assume
done,
your prone position on the fucking sofa. Get prone on the sofa.
Move it, soldier, move it.
Mark, get deep. Mark, get deep. Don't get hurt.
Uh-huh.
I'll fucking fat bitch up. I'm just saying that.
Oh, hit a girl.
I think he's talking about you guys.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
the brand name is Adam and Eve.
That's
Just so you know.
Who's Adam?
who's he?
Who's-
No, I'm saying strap on. For the initiation.
I saw a really interesting
Oh yeah, people spend it.
I'm not sensitive.
What?
Huh?
He's not. He's a comedian.
You're full of pressure. No.
Wow, I feel pressure.
So,
You guys are funny.
wow. It's just you know, I
That
don't want to
shit
speak
don't-
on
that
it, but
shit
it's,
don't affect me
I shouldn't have to speak on it, but it's just one of those strange occasions where
What?
the orange man affects me so much. I can't do my day-to-day things.
Well, don't think about it.
I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it. When Orange Folius went to India, he actually had a no-meat diet while he was there. He was freaking out. Out. But what I can't understand is why Ivanka and Jared Kushner were in India. Is that bread pudding?
Are you really back on the political subject?
It's not political. But why was Ivanka and
We're
Jared
talking
in
about the
India?
vegetable plant family, you know.
The special kids. Why were they there?
Listen, Puddin.
We're not allowed to call them-
Taxpayers are paying for this
No,
thing. Why are they there?
They're outlawing gifted
Can't you say
children.
that about every single program implemented in the U.S.?
Taxpayers.
Taxpayers pay for it, but we don't really see where it's
We're not
going.
paying for these little
I
vacation
feel like
trips.
it should be open record. And
Most of that taxpaying
Yeah.
dollars goes to the high-ranking.
Because and then we had the
politicians.
the fuck is that?
Capirotada, way.
My God,
¿Qué?
Capirotada.
It's
Colada,
coming
chicada.
Ash Wednesday or whatever.
So she's either capitada. She don't have her ash on her forehead though.
What is that?
You want your ass
Suck it.
before it?
Suck it.
That's the perks of
In the
being
shape
at a
of a
Mexican
mushroom
restaurant.
head?
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm gonna go back, way back, but 1989.
Talk about
No,
this.
1988.
What happened?
When I came to California,
Beautiful is born.
I had never seen the Ash Wednesday and the little Mexicans with the ash on their forehead and everything. But I was working at Long John Silver's, so that's the day they weren't giving up.
I'm sorry, did you call me it?
Oh yeah, because they can only eat fish.
Ready fish. And I was like, why are we so busy? Oh, it's Ash Wednesday. I was like, oh, what's that mean? But the smudge on the forehead, and I'm like trying to clean that shit off. And
Mhm.
I'm like, they're like, no, senor. Like, no, it's Ash. I was
Who
like,
does that?
oh.
Who does that
I was
joke
freaking out. I
about?
did not know what that was.
Robert
Don was
Duchesne.
always,
Robert Duchesne does a joke about that. I think.
yeah, the little dot or the dash.
Where he said, when he says that, the Pope was talking about, I don't know, one of those, and he was like, fuck it, have a burger.
You can't give up anything.
And he was like, I'm paraphrasing, I'm sure I'm paraphrasing, I don't know what Latin is for burger.
There's gotta be a name for it. But yeah, so happy Lent and happy Ash Wednesday to all my Catholic friends out there.
Are you Catholic?
No, I'm not Catholic.
What are you? Nothing? Spiritual? Oh yeah, you're spiritual as fuck. I see
Hey,
the cards.
depends who he's around. When he's with his black friend.
Ah!
He's-
Burn, you son of a bitch!
He's
This
a
is-
witchcraft. Oh,
This is a good one.
hurts now.
No, this is good actually. This
That's
is creative
fine.
expression.
Masonry.
Masonry. I'm a mason. Yeah,
Is that what
no,
that is?
that's the other. That's the other. That's the other.
Black masonry.
That's the other pyramid scheme.
He's a
Masonry.
terror. He's
The other
a
pyramid
tarot
scheme
reader.
scheme work?
witchcraft fucking terror.
Creative expression.
If
Your
he's with his
soul
black friends,
He's
he's
a
longs
good
to
fellow.
express
He's a good fellow.
itself, creativity.
Would you like some bean pie, sir? What do you-
Wow.
I can read it better. So your soul longs to express itself creatively. You're welcome.
Look again, hey,
And then he's like, get your
hustle on the bacon.
Assalamu alaikum.
Ah!
He's dying.
I'm melting. Oh, my shoulders. It burns. Fucking witchcraft shit.
So
How was
what
everybody's
else?
week?
I mean, I had a wonderful week.
Yeah?
Yes.
You got laid?
No, my schedule's changed. Now I'm working Monday through Friday.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
old
laid on
news. You told us
Saturday.
that last
I know,
week.
but
That's the
it's
same.
now actually I'm in it, doing it.
Uh-huh.
It's the damn
He's
thing.
in it to win.
I'm in it to win it.
And now you have Friday off or what?
Fridays.
So I don't really have any good news. Not really.
Did you work on?
Everything's
Did you work on the bus? You're
So-
on the
Yeah,
bus?
the North got the bus
I gotta tell you
started.
guys a funny
You can always
story.
go to open mic,
Shut up.
right?
What- So, what, all right, tell us
Right,
the cycling
sure.
story, come on.
Cycling story. What?
Go ahead.
Alright, so I was just Smitty's Saturday night, and these guys were wearing these red, American Great Again hats.
Oh, nice.
And these other two big old guys came in and walked up to them and asked them how they were doing. And they were like, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. They just started sucker punching them. Yeah, really. Yeah.
Because he was wearing a MAGA hat?
So they,
I don't know, how
the bar
far
got
is that?
shut down. And this is pretty cool. But,
What was it?
right.
Keep it, roll it.
So
Stay
it's pretty
with it.
comical.
Stay with it.
I was talking with a friend the next day, and they said, it's funny you mentioned something like that, because I was reading the other day on the news, like, this morning, like, all these fights breaking out in bars over that, just people wearing those
But
hats,
here's the thing, the people are mad
Getting
because they're
offensive.
wearing the DT, Make America Great Again, red hats, because he's not tolerant, he hates black people, he hates gays, whatever the fuck it is, right? And he's not tolerant of these people, so we're not tolerant of you, so we're gonna sock you in the face for wearing, that's real, showing real fucking tolerance. That's great, that's great. So which one of you is more of an asshole?
Today I practice patience.
you gotta watch.
How'd that go for you?
Actually, pretty well. Actually. We had a snafu about 4,500 orders didn't process from
That's it?
4,500 from the 9th through the 20th. And then after we realized what was going down, then another, you don't sound like the original. Even the cover band.
walked in the street.
That's how they bring it
What
up.
orders of what?
Yeah, orders of what?
Of
Cocaine?
we had card decks that were on special for
Oh,
$9.
that's why I got fucked up.
That's why. Why?
So this lady's making money
I
off
don't
of
want-
the
I don't
lady who
want
didn't
spread.
didn't show up to the AIDS walk.
Susie?
Make your own fucking cards. So much better. Comedy ones. I'll fucking be in your team, and I will sell those like a motherfucker.
Well,
So they
So
don't
can
want-
he because he's fucking jobless
Yeah,
too,
are they
and
called-
he's
are
blind. You can
are they-
support him. We'll have it to fucking
Those are in
diverse
China, right?
company.
and then
Oh,
today
hey, bro, my disability kicked in. I'm fucking sick.
he said, "Oh,
Yeah, but even if you're
Alright, welcome to Walmart.
no, I can see you giving punchlines to everybody who comes into
punching,
Be
punching."
the one stuck here in the bell.
literally and
I can
figuratively.
just see it when I was sitting there, like on that little mat they stand on, because it's better for your feet.
When
Oh
you
my
see
God, look at you. Okay, where'd you come from? What is it?
my company sponsored
That's cool.
couple of vans for the San Diego Boys and Girls Club, and they came over in their biggest one, the 18-seater, and gave us a presentation, a plaque, and thanked our owner.
Was Susie there?
Susie wasn't there. Susie's book went like freaking #1 bestseller in 3 hours. She was on Good the Morning Go. She was on the Today Show, and she was also.
There's that many fucked up people out there, man.
People need her help. People need her help, and man, we went in 3 hours. We went to #1, and
How did you end up with this company to begin with?
I got
What did
lucky.
you do
I
before?
got lucky. I was working at Computer Geeks, and I went when they were in Oceanside. Then they did their move to Temecula, and right when we moved up there, downsized. They said, "Well, we don't need you anymore." So I basically moved them and helped them grow their inventory. And they told me they gave me to Kick Rocks. So
Wow.
I spent 2 months just surfing the sofa, getting yelled at by Yancey, and you like that. And then
He's in the same position right now.
no, he's not getting yelled at by Yancey though. That's a different
Oh.
thing.
I just cut off.
He's like, I bought my mail order bread.
Replace daddy.
Yeah, and so, but yeah, that's the longest time I've ever been like without work because I got a call from the temp agency that got me into Computer Geeks. She goes, "You'll love this one. It's right up your alley. It's computers. It's books." I'm like, "Wow, books? What do you mean?" Well, they're a book publisher, but customer care. They just need somebody to come in there.
She didn't tell you the truth, you're a phone jockey.
She didn't tell me. Well, she said it was right on my line because I'm so amazing. But I was looking for someone that's like technically. So you should be able to just go in there. So I went there and I had like a 2-hour interview first
Oh, it's
day.
a long interview.
And yeah, we were laughing and shit. I was just telling jokes and we were just talking. And I was like, "So am I gonna get this job or what?" And
Or what?
that was the or what. And I was like, "All right, well." They needed to make some decisions and everything, and they rarely, and it was going into the holidays, so they needed to get somebody in.
They're trying to decide if you sound
So-
black or not.
I was in there, no, it's just when I sound like this. Because I sound like
On the
this.
phone, what does it sound like? What do you think you're at?
Pay the phone, bitch.
Well, anybody know?
So, no, just like this on the phone and everything, and seriously, 2 hours, we were just laughing and talking and everything, and how I would be.
You get it, you're fucking funny.
I'm a damn good talker. And so I got in, and by the grace of Goonies, I was in, and then
This is what you know.
and I've
It's fine.
I've been great, and then I've been,
You're jobless. He might get you some voodoo.
Listen,
voodoo
I got
results.
He got many jobs and jobs capabilities and skills. He just
Let me
I
just
don't know if he
fucking
can-
make fun of him, please.
yeah, go ahead. I'm about to make fun of him too. I don't think he can hold down at Hay House. I'm trying to get into the audio.
You're a good
And
stay-at-home dad. You should just stay at home dad
You
and,
can't get it. You can't
and
get it at Hay House.
you
Hay
already
House?
Yeah,
have.
it's not your people.
Oh, with the books and shit?
Yeah, the books and shit.
What if it makes him peaceful as fuck?
Wow.
Oh, he's gonna end up with like 5
Hey,
different
not-
I have
women.
a good phone, really.
He's gonna end up with 5 wives.
No.
Yeah,
No.
if he gets enlightened as fuck.
Oh, no.
Now, there is something going on.
Something in the
caught an
back.
STD.
Well, not really job. Okay, should I? Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, bad juju.
Well,
You don't
Wow,
know
wow.
if you're
there's
jealous?
somewhere that may be interested in booking the shows with my friend. You know my friend.
You know my friend, the one that sells cocaine.
My friend.
My friend.
Yes, my friend.
Okay.
What are you doing back there, my friend?
The one that owns
The
like
chicks are
10
over
gas
here.
stations.
So, they might be interested in doing a once a month show. And they sell all the tickets. I was like, what?
Wow, they have a bed
I
price.
said, no, I'll sell some tickets, like, she's like, no. We'll sell the tickets. Don't worry. Just let me know how much money you want. What? This is not,
This ain't happening.
You're gonna
It's
be
not
so
happen. It's not.
no, it's, they already have all their registered members. It's a members only club.
Okay.
Now, they can bring guests, they sign them in and stuff, but all the tickets are pre-sold. She sells, for every event they have, she sells 200 tickets.
Wow. So
So
it's like an auditorium or what?
So she just says, so how much do you need?
are you gonna piss this one away or what?
I said, well, how much? I said, it has to be clean.
This sounds like right up your alley, man.
No, it has to be clean. Ixnay on the open stage.
So I'll be
He's
hooked
gonna-
up to the bar,
He's just gonna be hooked up to the bar.
and you guys do your shit. Good luck. Maybe I'll introduce them, whatever, but that's it. Nice and clean, squeaky clean.
You fuckers right? Oh, sorry.
It's,
Shout out to my girl
no, I
Sharon
can do
Cox.
You can't do
Hey,
it.
Who the fuck is Sharon Cox?
who's Sharon Cox in there?
Oh, Sharon Cox. Wow, cocksucker.
Wow. Wow.
Alright, so,
God love the soundtrack.
it's the Elks,
City Vista?
yeah, out of East Victoria,
Yeah.
huge room, nice room. And so,
Dead.
but no, what she wants to do, so she just said it has to be clean or.
Mark, are you okay?
It can't be too, no,
This is what
nothing
we
vulgar,
discuss
I can do
outside of our.
innuendos,
We can do that.
but I'll tell you what, I went by there today and talked to her for a minute. We're down, plus some of the bands and whatever, different events.
That's what
So-
you do, right?
I was out.
You produce shows.
I produced shows. I was out putting out flyers and I was dropping
was
on
that?
cars and I went by the deli and I always hit Angelina for the show. I was like, well, this was coming up Friday. So she goes, I don't know. She goes, wait, how about I come to check your show out, but we should do a speed dating comedy thing. And I was like, girl.
Ooh, that sounds
I was
perfect.
like, girl.
Where have you been all my life?
Right there in Carlsbad, it's called On the Roll.
Oh.
Eat on the Roll.
There are people, a lot of people there?
It's a small deli, but they are very popular. She
Okay,
did a workout.
just fix our fucking truck so we can get on the road.
You know who does that single shit? It's Heather.
Heather.
Yeah, that's all her crowd. I never knew that. Her crowds are all single groups and shit.
And so
They held
she has,
hostage.
I'm a motherfucking single.
but so that's what I'm
That's
saying.
self-inflicted injury.
Self-inflicted. So the speed dating thing would be cool. So it would be, not really a lot of overhead. We could do. So you can't sell wine at the deli. But I was like, we sell the tickets.
So
and
we
we
do
give the
AA
wine.
singles.
Wait, what? Say that again?
AA singles.
There's
Alcohol
a
Anonymous.
ton of them. Lindsay's one. You know, the one that,
AA singles comedy show.
yeah,
So it had to be clean
Clean
and
no
also
alcohol.
clean, no
Clean.
alcohol.
just
No.
no alcohol. And they don't serve
No,
it there. so it's
estás
perfect.
mamando mucho, güey.
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, but I got a lot of people that are do the wine of the month club. They've got lots of extra beer or wine that they can give me, so I can give it away. I don't have to sell it
Oh, you got the
No,
hookup
no,
because
no,
you're
no,
good
no.
pussy looking?
because I don't have to give it. I don't
You're
have to
right.
give it away.
You know what?
There's possibilities are
I'm
amazing.
slowly taking
Dang.
over,
I feel like
Jay the Hoyer
I feel good energy.
music, spot.
You can try, but you can't hit those high notes.
Oh, no, I can't do the rock.
You're gonna karaoke?
Ready
To
for a good time.
What's that?
If you start losing weight, I'll
Jay
let
Lawler.
you.
All right, so we got some things
Okay.
we do need to talk about is because I can't really rolling all around tonight. I got
In the news.
I got work tomorrow. In the news.
What are we talking about?
Let's talk about Weinstein.
Oh, Lord.
But
I'll tell you what, okay,
that juror
Oh my God.
What's your,
The juror she was like hung, but then she
Right.
finally posted.
like how, like,
No, the jury foreman
oh,
was undecided.
it's like, that's a lot of information to get.
Undecided,
Somebody's
but then-
getting on a jury like
But
that.
then just flipped it.
This juror is well hung. Go ahead.
But then flipped the whole decision for
Yeah,
all
the judge
counts.
was like, get back in there
Yeah.
and find him guilty. What the fuck? We gave you lunch for free.
So they turned it around and got.
Of course they did. They bullied the bitch into doing it.
So it was just amazing, and so it was shocking for everybody involved. They thought he was going to get off.
Yeah, he was going to. He was going to. Because listen,
Look,
who
they
was
made
there?
an example of that
Here's the problem.
dude.
Exactly.
Who made an example?
The
Who
bullies
was
Hashtag
present?
82 women.
They were pressured into fucking
82 women?
82.
whatever.
No.
I mean,
They can't.
his stuff pales. I mean, Bill Cosby stuff pales in comparison to him. And here's
But
this
nobody
guy.
was there.
Dude, he had a lot of them written in the contracts.
Oh my God, these bitches had, look, and I say bitches politely, don't be all pissy. But look, they, after the apparent alleged rape, they
If they
had
did get what they
pictures
were-
with them.
Yeah, they're partying with them. They're doing everything like that.
Is that not like a sort of proof? What more proof did you like?
No, but
did
they
you
had
want-
pictures
what more?
hanging out and shit.
Afterwards.
You know, fucking
they
yakking
weren't-
it up at the bar.
They
and
weren't
shit.
drunk and knocked out like Bill Cosby's victims, but they were still participants because they still needed that foot in the door to
Here's-
get the job. They didn't want to be a waitress
Here's-
anymore.
Hey,
They
why
didn't
is,
want to be just
why
a
is this a
simple
crime?
model.
Listen.
It's not a crime, but it's
I'm just saying,
there's abuse of power and there's abuse of position.
why is it abuse of power?
There's abuse of position.
Why?
Because they have so much money,
They
they're
got
able to
sexual
control.
favors.
Oh, you didn't plug it in, that's fine.
Yeah, you said it's up good for 8 hours.
It's supposed to be for 10, but it's not plugged in.
And then the internal battery and the other battery.
No, so it's-
Oh,
you
man.
gotta plug it in.
Shoebox.
Híjole.
It's powered down.
That's why we're still.
Hey, plug that in the back. It's gonna go out in a second.
But the guy was sleeping. Dude,
No,
No,
right
he,
there.
no, he can't see shit.
Right there. Thanks for the plug like that.
Sorry, we got a little disconnect on the.
wait, wait.
I thought you plugged it in.
Connects. No,
That right there on the floor. Oh, boy, what side is that?
That's the fat one.
The USB side goes into the wall. That one, yeah, lift it up, in the bottom.
For yourself.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Is he really sleeping?
And is it plugged in?
It's on the plug on the bottom.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, nice.
Right, hit the button.
All right. Hit the top.
Cherry
Hold it down.
chonies, cherry yonis.
No, hit the top, hold
Just
the
keep
top,
looking away.
hold the top down.
Listen,
There you go.
Yes, what's
Hey, he was
up?
sleeping good.
Welcome up.
No,
So I apologize for this angle. This is the Pelon and Chubby sideshow. Bob.
Hey, every
And we're
side's a
talking
good
about-
side.
We're talking about Weinstein and his
Look,
we're
son.
not.
Because and then when they came to pick him up, everything, because he walked in, he was all coolish lot. He didn't have his walker with him. And so when they came and got him and gave him a little heart attack, he had to be assisted out.
I'll tell you what,
What?
that dude,
That is crazy.
if he would have got off, he would have ran out of the courtroom.
Mm.
He would have been jumping up and down and ran out.
The act
He would
would
have
have
did an OJ over the
act would have
fucking.
been tremendously
Yeah.
effective. Yes.
So here's my thing, man.
Talk to me.
Okay, so I am just speaking of people spending 10, 15 years in jail and then they find out later on, oh, fuck, he didn't do it, right? So here's how much money I made from Harvey Weinstein when he was rolling and he was fucking quid pro quo and this chick's, you want the part? Give it as a Janice, right? Whatever, that's how it goes. So, I made nothing, not $1.
Not a single dollar you didn't.
From him.
Not a contribution.
And
Not
I am
a
going to, because I feel bad for the guy, I am gonna do exactly 0 days of prison for him. So,
I love your freaking ankle.
so, I can give a fuck about him. It doesn't mean nothing to me.
Okay.
However,
You
he
think
got
it's an
relevant
injustice? You
a
think it's an
little bit.
injustice?
I think so.
Okay, how
Because
so?
here's why.
Because the women still had access.
Because they
Women-
didn't have to do
The women still got
They chose to do.
access.
It was optional.
They still got access.
It was optional. And guess what? Are you willing to, now that he went to jail for what he did, are you willing to give back all the money that you took?
Wow.
Oh, you didn't do it for free? You weren't forced, you got paid. Oh, I'm sorry. So you took
We got
that
paid.
job away from a bitch that wouldn't suck his dick.
Wow.
That had morals,
That had
Wait.
morals.
right?
Wait. But I'm sure,
I'm
okay,
sorry.
I'm sure there was,
Oh,
cause you're
sorry.
taking,
You
No.
take in consideration.
you're just kind of like overseeing the whole thing, like, oh, well, if this, then there's that. Well,
No, I'm saying, there were women that said no, obviously.
You creep, get away from me.
Right, they're like, fuck off.
There's,
right, they didn't put themselves
there's
in that
guys that
situation.
also.
But this bitch that came along after that took it in the pooper was okay with it, that was okay with watching them jerk off in
But
front of her.
they're probably doing something
the
much
part. Oh,
scarier and
and
much worse than
are
what
we
they
assuming that?
anticipated.
Are we assuming that?
So please,
Right.
please
Can we
help
please
me out of this
assume that?
situation, Mr.
So,
Weinstein.
so all the money that they got for the part that they won on the couch,
Give
that's
it-
okay.
Take it back. Give it back.
that's okay. All these women that weren't wanting to do
It's
it,
I
an
mean,
injustice for a justice.
If you think about it, like,
But it's
they're
the
already
guy's
being
fault.
shamed.
It's
They're
the
already,
guy's fault.
it's always the guy's fault.
they're
I'm sorry I
already,
have this much power to make you do shit.
no,
that
but
you don't
those
wanna do.
girls are
That's kind
already
of what the
living
way
that
it is. A lot of the
shame.
industries are, yeah.
That's the way the world is, fuckers. What do you
No, it
think?
doesn't have to be though.
It is though.
It doesn't
But you
have to
How
can
do you
expose
think-
people who are doing really crazy
Hey, how do you think we stole this little beachfront property we got here called California? We told the Mexicans, get the fuck out. What?
stuff.
Oh man.
Huh?
Oh man.
We didn't? So, that's
We
basically what happened.
slaughtered, came all the way from Texas, slaughtered a bunch of Indians, got here, Trump on some Mexicans, pushed them out.
Come on now. I know
All
it's,
the way across.
I know it's probably
All the way across.
Trump's great grandfather. I'm just saying. That's how shit happened back then.
Mark's putting
Spain.
to sleep.
Spain went around the world and fucked everybody.
Spain did do a big disservice right there.
Fuck, can you believe it?
So
Everybody's part Spanish. My fucking grandma's got shagged.
Are you done ranting?
I'm just saying, let's be realistic about shit. We are animals and shit happens a certain way and it's known. All of a sudden for everybody to fucking be like, oh, this dude's a monster. I saw a great headline. Harvey Weinstein is guilty, but has Hollywood changed?
that's a good point.
Yeah. No, it
It
hasn't.
hasn't. It hasn't.
He's a scapegoat. He's almost, no, be careful, almost as much of a victim as the fucking women that
Wow. No,
and getting railroaded.
I can't say that.
I'm just saying.
No, I can't even hear that right now.
But we don't
because
know if
there's
it's true.
I can't hear
We
that
don't know
right
if it's
now.
true.
I cannot hear that.
We don't know if
because
it's true.
You don't, what?
he's saying that Weinstein is as much as a victim as the women.
No,
Yeah, but
are.
how
I
many were
totally
next
get
day
it.
like?
I
How
understand
many
what
were-
he's trying to
How many were
say.
like next days are, I was kind of fucked up.
You're saying that
I
he's
didn't
putting
wanna
like,
do this shit.
they're using him as an example to shed light on something much bigger
Right.
that's
Also,
being exposed in
also-
Hollywood.
also, because he's in the position he's in, people are gonna take shots at him. Like, that night, I know, I said it was okay, but since you have so much
Shit.
money, you have so much power,
They
But,
abuse, right.
guess what? I'm blowing the whistle.
I
here.
totally see
How
that.
many fucked them that way? Do we know?
Many, I'm
know?
sure.
I mean, it's like,
I mean, they could have set up a sting
I
operation.
mean, I feel bad if it really happened that way.
If this they set up
You
a
know?
sting operation just to shut
But
them down.
don't you think it was a sting operation at this point? Like,
No, Jesus, you got 82 women, so.
No, but how many, like, the next day are like, oh, what did they do?
It-
So fucking stupid, I'm such a whore.
Listen,
I mean,
Next day, the regret. Yeah.
no, I don't know. I feel like it's like some sort of a sting in a way. There's always been people political, no matter what, rich people, just anyone in general. Not anyone.
I
They
just
start
like-
whispering amongst themselves, hey, you don't know, what he's got going on over there. Can we do that? Is it kosher? No, it's not kosher.
And the other thing that sucks is there was reasonable doubt. This juror and other ones probably felt that there was enough reasonable doubt not to convict him. And they were pushed into doing it. They were like, you will go back in that cave and come out with a guilty verdict.
Wow.
So do you think his penis was sewn on, as it's been described?
This song on penis
So,
Frankendick. Yeah, it's defined as Frankendick.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. I just think it's just so fucking mutilated. That's probably how it looks.
He's a gross man. He's got issues.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Does it remind you of that Netflix story where the mom abuses the two twins and one loses memory? And
Oh, that's
Wow.
horrible.
That's a rough one.
That was
No, but what about the one? It kind of reminds you of the story with the dude that started. Was it Fox News?
Oh yes.
Wait.
Did you watch that?
That one was a good one too.
The one with the con hair?
It's Russell Crowe, but like fucking 150 pounds heavier.
What about it?
They asked the one woman, "What does his penis look like?" And she's like, "Ground beef."
Ground beef?
Yeah.
What, like a big ass?
Just fucking.
I know what ground beef
Like
looks like. It's just
irritated.
pounded. You can shape it. It's malleable.
Yeah.
Wow, that's horrible.
That's terrible.
I couldn't
I
have
mean,
that.
they're never referred to as the cutest things, but apparently his was pretty heinous.
Penis.
Penis.
Well,
But
There's
You
an
know.
Angus.
he believed in showing his gratitude,
Thank you very much.
You know,
Thank you very much.
giving him the pat on the back, maybe a little too
Too
low.
low? Yeah.
Pat on the back for a good job.
Yes.
That's what a good game. What? Why can't we good game each other? What's wrong with that? I don't understand that.
You know what?
As long as the squeeze of the finger doesn't fucking do too much. You know, good game.
Good game. Good game.
okay.
I'm talking about the jury.
Moving on now.
And we can talk about lawsuits because like Trump is trying to claim libel against the New York Times and the Tribune, and saying that they released information or said information that just wasn't true, and it's causing a bigger his effect on the coronavirus.
Okay, this has been. That's something new with the media. They're always saying something that's not true.
It's not
So
true. It's true.
They're portraying stuff
It's true.
or
San Diego
misleading.
County DA looking to pardon 25,000 felony convictions having to do with marijuana.
Just get rid of them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a
Reducing it to
no-brainer.
marijuana.
I thought we were talking about the.
misdemeanor.
I thought we were talking about something different. Fool.
We'll talk about
We're talking
lawsuits that
about
they're dropping
lawsuits
and
in general.
redoing. Yeah.
Oh, shit happening. You know? But I don't understand how they can go back because at the time that you did the crime, it was illegal.
It was
So
illegal.
how, because now it's legal,
It's softer.
you can go back and change everything.
Okay,
Actually,
Because they
the
realized
jurisdiction and
that
the-
they-
yeah, the penalty.
that it's not
So
such
did
a
they do
big
that when
crime.
prohibition was around? Like,
So there's certain things that are fixed by new laws or law changes. Therefore, you get leniency or clemency. And so
But it wasn't
Depending on the
legal back
severity
then.
of
it
your
wasn't
case.
legal
When
and
you
the
did the crime,
severity
it
of
was
the
not
case.
legal.
And the severity of the case, like the young Padawan
Yes.
says.
But I don't understand why you can go back and change
So
it.
there's things like
'Cause it-
marital laws that don't change
Because they need
because
to
those
make
are the
room for more people
those
or
are
more.
contracts, but these are laws that change and effectively affects people's lives. Now, what I can't
Because I would have,
understand.
if I would have known it was gonna become legal, I would have done all kinds of legal shit.
Well, let's look at
No,
this.
you wouldn't have.
Let's look at this in the light of what is like libel. You know, you're responsible for releasing information that affects markets,
Well, yeah,
world.
I get that.
So if it's misinformation, which you do on a regular basis, but the second it affects you, then you turn around like, no, fake news, and it's not true, and it's causing me so much pain, so much struggle, and it's going to set us back. You guys aren't helping the situation, but when you do it, it's fine. When they do it, it's not fine.
Uh-huh.
So you're going to sue, and you're going to jump in and try to override. That's why the Roger Stone case is such a uproar, because Trump is going to help all of his buddies and bypass all legal patterns or common things to just reach down and just give a man a hand up, because that's someone that has supported him in the past. And you did it wrong, but I can do it wronger, and I'm going to sweep down and just save him.
Wronger.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, who was it that did the Obama song? Was that Lil Wayne? Obama.
No, it's not.
Obama,
That's not
Obama, Obama.
That's not.
Who was that?
Mark,
Yeah,
why
it
are
was-
you sleeping?
Huh?
You're driving me
He's
crazy.
tired. Very tired. Who did that
So I
song?
It was-
like 36
it
miles.
It was Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
Obama. So can somebody,
Do
I
a
need
Trump song?
Daddy
They
Yankee,
do Trump.
I need-
Don't-
but I-
don't-
I need a
I can see
reggaeton.
that.
Who's a
Watch
reggaeton,
this conversation of what-
Who,
Yeah.
Daddy
What's
Yankee
the-
or?
no, what's
Oh,
the guy?
Fonzie?
Zuna
I like the.
Maluma,
So,
Fonzie.
can they come out with what, the Trump thing?
Trump.
I can see it.
Yeah, like
It's coming out. Yeah, that'd be fucking great.
That'll be stupid. 70-year-old man is just falling
with the
apart.
Ivanka, like supermodels.
Right, bring her out, or have
With the Russia flags everywhere.
have the tall chick twerking, what's the matter?
With the communist country.
Wait, what about the disowned daughter, the fat chick?
Yeah, have her.
What?
come out.
Heather Trump, or no? What's the unknown Trump? There's two.
Yeah,
there's
the
two daughters that-
younger
I bet
one,
she
right?
can
The one
twerk.
from the other
I
marriage,
bet
or
she
the
can
first
twerk
marriage
like
or
no
something.
other.
She probably
Hands on her knees and
can.
Anyways,
Well,
where are
they
your
could
kids?
dribble
Don't you have other
basketball.
kids from other marriages? Do you too?
Huh?
Both of you have kids from
Yeah.
other marriages?
No kidding.
No, it didn't.
Of course, no entiendes, way.
I have Ron.
One illegitimate child.
No, she's 28,
She's my age?
I think so.
Yeah, my kids are your age.
How embarrassing. I'm just kidding.
And I'm still trying to crush her. Don't matter.
Well, you like to crush a lot.
I
Wait,
don't want
you're
to
trying to crush
play
her?
no more. I don't play. I just want to crush a lot. What else? Okay. How about? I mean, a little bit indifferent. Vanessa Bryant filing a unlawful death.
Oh, it's a helicopter company?
Yeah.
Good for her.
You know why I think she has to is because all the other parents that were in the helicopter are filing against them.
Yeah.
So it's sued
Against
against Kobe.
really? I
Is
didn't
that
hear that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
Because they were going to go to a travel team,
right,
not Kobe's team,
but he's the one that,
that coerced them to jump on the
no,
helicopter,
that,
that told the pilot to take off.
whatever. They're invited by him.
Invited.
He's the one that,
They could have wrestled. They could have rode with the rest of the
They
team.
could
I
have
thought
said
he owned
no.
it.
No,
They could have declined
He
the
one of those-
offer and said no. We'll
Personal ownership shits
no.
from the company. Because he took the helicopter all the time.
Yeah,
He leased it.
He leased it though, and that was his pilot.
Yeah,
but
he
that
leased
guy
it.
also used to fly Kawhi Leonard and a couple other NBA players.
Used to.
Kawhi said not anymore. Well,
Right.
heavy use of the word used to. But I think it's untimely, and I don't think it's necessary. But if it's, I didn't know about them going after the Bryant and the Bryant family.
wait. That's not true though, right? You're just saying that off the
No,
top of your
they've
head,
been
like-
talking about that before, they've talked about suing the.
Swimming on
helicopter.
There's no
But you know,
wolf.
so the company stopped servicing the next day, they're like, fuck that, we're done.
We're done.
Okay.
Well, because they actually had warned that pilot about doing that before, just signing off and taking off.
Yeah, because that specific plane or
That
helicopter
helicopter.
wasn't equipped with the fog, whatever
But still,
detector.
but
What is
still.
it called?
he had been, not just that helicopter, but he had been warned before about that type of activity.
Did you see
What?
Shaq?
Flying out under those
Under
kind of
those conditions,
conditions.
Did you see that clip of Shaq?
Which from the,
From
not
his
from the
crying?
memorial?
I think it was.
From the memorial or
The
from
meme, the viral meme.
No, the one where he's talking about, how he was talking to Kobe and he said, Shaq, you know, he said there's no, I in,
Yeah, something
And
about
team.
me. Yeah.
and then he says, but there's an M-E in that motherfucker, right? That was good. I like that. If you play sport, he's like, he told Big Shot Rob to, just get the rebound.
Get the rebound, because it's not passing the ball. And then from the memorial, that young lady that did the eulogy, but then hours later did the first time any 1A ball college student did triple double, 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds and everything. And she was like a big Kobe hand up, lift up, everything. And so now she's got a free pass, but now she's etched in history to her devotion from the University of Oregon. That young lady, she rocked. I mean, I listened to that thing. I kept getting choked up. I was devastated again. Like, oh man,
Like when everybody heard about it.
yeah. And there was like people making jokes like immediately, but I made one
Yeah.
joke, but I was like, no, just resend that. Just you're trash. You're trash at your joke.
Yeah, like that fucking idiot.
Ari Shafar.
Ari Shafari, you are dumb. You're not something here, my friend. So if we had, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I
Say it.
I know the people from the '95 Western concert, and there are multiple lawsuits for loss of life and everything. There's certain things that liabilities don't extend to and don't cover, and insurances are the insurance companies are definitely
They're little
going to
bitches.
they're going to break ranks and not give the
They break
hotels.
everything down.
They never. I mean, they just know. But when you try to figure out the value or the contributions of a person's life, and then you try to go to get more and more and more, I think the morality of it just runs out.
Like, didn't
Nothing's
they already
promised.
charge for the memorial in the first place? People
They
had to
got
pay
paid-
to go see
people
the
went to go
memorial,
see it.
or
People had paid the tickets.
tribute?
Yeah, it's a tribute.
so that just seems crazy. in
There were
and of
people that were
itself.
outside that couldn't see it because it wasn't on the screens.
The jumbotron.
Yeah, they turned off all their external stuff. It's
They don't want
I don't
people
know. They need to make money
Start
off of it
rioting.
somehow.
not blocking the streets. They said there would have been like 20 million people or some shit.
yeah, the place only hold 20,000, which is
that
funny.
would have been a problem.
But yeah, the streets were flooded and everything like that. But I don't know.
So you don't think it's a coincidence that all of this happened?
It's so many things
It's a
are going on right now.
randomness?
It's the randomness of it. Just the system that's in place that actually feeds that.
What, having the luxury of riding a helicopter, or what are you
Well, I
talking
mean,
about?
it's those things you take advantage of because of your status or your level of life. You have insurance that will cover you up to whatever. You have insurance that pays out, but the insurance companies will actually just
I'm sure they had insurance too, knowing his status too.
Yeah.
Like, because they do, they give you all that information before you buy a plane or before you do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
And if you are gonna ride a plane, do you wanna buy insurance for yourself? Yada yada.
yada yada.
So you would imagine, I have that kind of money, of course, let's do it. And you would think that everybody who was a passenger involved that day was covered.
Or a waiver that you sign when you jump on the plane.
So what are you trying to say? You
I
think that she shouldn't do that? Like, she just has that money in her pockets till death do us part, you have my pension.
Death doesn't part. Death doesn't part it.
Okay.
So, moral of the story is,
You never
But she
know.
shouldn't have done that shit. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
The Kobe Bryant empire probably has enough money to cover.
Worry about it.
Is that good enough? Yeah, this guy's tired. Someone's gotta take his ass home.
Seriously.
hungry?
I'm just gonna put him on the skateboard.
So you're getting kind of long hair and the facial hair,
Yeah.
and your day is occupied by a couple phone calls.
Something different.
I had a shitty week. Do you guys wanna know? My
Give it up.
girls are so sick.
Oh,
Just
the
vomiting, like
coronavirus?
stomach flu.
Corona.
Everybody keeps saying that. That
It's
shit's
not,
not
it's not gonna
funny.
be funny. It's not gonna be
It's
funny
not
when that
funny.
shit hits. I mean, there have been cases in California.
The Lake Elsinore flu?
The Lake Elsinore flu,
Get the fuck out of here.
the Norco flu. Norco,
Too much,
Or
breathing in that,
whatever.
Norco.
too much breathing in that swamp water.
Maybe.
That happens.
I'm surprised you haven't got something from the other end of the phone.
I already have a immune deficiency. I have
Autoimmune
an
deficiency?
autoimmune disease.
Mhm.
So people with weak immunity, they are so much more susceptible.
Right.
And the elderly people are
Or even more
toast.
so. Right.
So this is not something that Trump can play down. He says that throw it. He says that there's actually that that the antivirus is doing good. How does he know?
Yes, no.
Anyways, I
But
still,
that's your smart
Well,
leader.
he doesn't want the,
He doesn't want
he
the
don't want
New York
the-
Times to keep saying not negative stuff.
he don't want the stocks.
And he doesn't want the
Everything's fine first.
Everything's good. Don't take your money out. But
he hasn't addressed the issue, right?
he doesn't really address it. He just,
So what are you gonna do?
but he talks about some fairy
It's something
tale.
that any
antivirus.
president would address if.
He closed down 72 of 93 departmental things that Obama had started in case of in response to Ebola. In response to Ebola, Obama put in 92 safeguards, pandemic blocking things, and the CDC was running like a champ and prepared with preparedness. Trump shut down 72 of those 93, vacating all the procedures.
Obviously, it was a waste.
It was not. We have no response now. But there was something in place. Trump canceled all that.
Hey, it's funny how.
So Trump, he created this problem. Trump created this problem. We could actually probably would have a real viable antivirus, really viable response
What are you
team.
talking about? It doesn't do anything for fucking China. Look,
But here in the United States, we're
It's
letting
just-
people come in. We have them
Look.
like this, and you can't just shove it off into FEMA. FEMA is only a response team, and so CDC, that's
Like
what
this.
they do.
do like they do with those cruise ships. No?
Nope.
No, sorry.
Okay, so the people that they brought into Marsh Air Force Base in Riverside, they let them in
Right.
back in the country
Okay,
on a
they-
military base
Yeah,
into a
they're
separate
quarantined.
hotel. They're quarantined. They're
Right.
outside walking around, coughing in my air space, and then
Slim walk. Look
that shit.
Hey, it's just like a car. As soon as the warranty expires, something goes wrong. So, like for years and years, they put all this money in this fucking thing, never used it. As soon as they pull the plug on it, of course something's gonna go wrong.
But an epidemic was bound to happen.
They had SARS.
regardless.
This one's bigger and more effective
Well,
much
than
stronger.
SARS.
Hey, isn't it just ironic that when they're talking about the end of the world coming because of overpopulation, that something like this breaks out?
This could be another one of those signs of the end of times. And no, Trump is not the savior that everybody tries to make him out.
No.
That's when you have false idols.
Right.
So you got the biblical sense of the things. Look at the line.
But also
All this
that-
stuff.
Dude, they were looking at it like this, like there's gonna be too many people using too much energy. So if something happened to get leaked out, that just happened to get rid of a bunch of these
We
motherfuckers.
I
can't have the
I
Olympics.
don't think we
can't
have a problem with the amount of people we have on planet Earth. I
But
think
There
we have
will
a
be.
problem.
the
We have a problem with misuse of
resources,
resources and how we manage.
global
They're
Globally.
claiming after a certain number of years, there's gonna be no more space.
no spaces. So we're going to go look for Mars and make Mars inhabitable.
So either you did some of these motherfuckers, get rid of this dead weight,
Put them on Mars. Take them on the spaceship and take them on Mars.
we'll call it the,
Colonize and make a couple of spaceships. Make it like the 100.
Nothing
Hey,
ever
we'll
changes on
call it
planet
the,
Earth. We're on the same.
Yeah, nothing
We're
ever
on the
changes.
same
It's
field.
we'll
like-
call it the sequel to, the boat ride over here.
Independence Day. Things are gonna be real hot coming July.
No, really, we're gonna go somewhere a lot nicer, a
Yeah.
lot more opportunities.
How do you think you like the red Martian red? You like red dust? Red dust it is for you, sir. I mean, but we don't have a plan, or do we? Is there a plan?
Oh,
No.
no.
No
Just those
preparation.
people who have their little
There's
dedicated
nothing
set
more.
up their what are they called?
I don't know what you're thinking, but there's nothing wrong.
Their bomb shelters. Their
Yeah,
little,
what are they called?
survivor camps. Dungeon,
People who
not
are
dungeons.
already
Safe
Set
house?
up for that.
Not safe house. It's something else, but I know what you're talking about. Yes, and they have their
Their bunkers.
bunkers. That's my girl. That's the big word. The B the bird. Yeah.
Who made him walk?
I'm gonna wake him walk
He walks
again.
himself?
Here?
That's a living dead right
You
now.
guys make him walk here?
He just shows up.
Were you guys trying to replace me?
With what?
Who?
Con el
The
Marquis.
house? Por favor.
Con el Marte Blanca.
Right.
Tú sabes que una mujer lleva más toques de chamones que un muchacho.
Pero el muchacho tiene chorizo, güey.
Ya tiene chorizo, pero ya se la hace pasando.
Whoa.
Estoy hablando sobre el. ¿Has visto el trabajo del el compayazo?
Con payaso, no.
Nunca.
Funny story though, today, someone who works for a credit processing company.
That's what he used to do.
Okay, well, this guy came in trying to give my grandma better rates, and he's like, "Oh, I'll give you this free machine," and yada yada.
Free machines.
And then I was like, so she sat down and they had just met with the farmer's insurance, for like life insurance. And so I go over to the new table because they finished one meeting, then had another one set up back to back. And I come over there and this guy's like, "Oh, we're gonna give you the same rates we're giving your son," because he owns his restaurant in the corner.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay. So I'm just listening for a second while I gather all my information. And then he goes, "Well, yeah." I was like, "Grandma, what kind of machine are they gonna give you? Do you know?" She's like, "Oh, he'll tell you right now." So he pulls out his phone and then he shows us an older machine. Oh. And then, and I look at my grandma, I'm like, "Grandma, you're gonna make us go back to an old machine when we're already like, yeah, the
We're
one
gonna
we
go back
have
to the
is handheld.
square.
The one we have is handheld and we can take it to the person's table." And so I was like, "Think about what you're doing." And I think this guy didn't think that I would know anything
What we're
really,
doing,
but I showed
yeah.
up. I was like, "Okay, well, what percentage are you actually giving the grandma?" Because you can say, "Oh, I'm gonna give you down for, you're gonna be saving more than $60, more than $300 a month,"
Tell me
and
the
blah, blah,
percentage.
blah.
Stop
Yeah.
playing.
So I go, "Okay, how about you find out from your bank, because I know who you bank with is who we have our credit processing with."
Already.
Right, and so I was like, "Look, whatever machine they hooked us up with, you already paid for it, right? You don't know if you're on contract, you don't know this and that." I was like, "Get your information together, don't just do what your son is doing, because that might work and be relevant for his shop, but is it really convenient for
Your
you?"
transaction, number
And
of
so
transactions.
This guy, like,
Really.
very
Got mad?
white boy, blue eyes, very intelligent though. He could, like, we were just having a conversation in Spanish, me and my grandmother fluent, and then he jumps in, he's like, "Damn, this girl's gonna ruin my chance at getting another deal," right? So he jumps in, he's like, "No, pero deja decirte, blah, blah." And so I was really impressed. I was like, he said words that I wasn't familiar with, so I kind of had to stop and was like, "Wait, what did you just say? Like, what words did you just use in Spanish that I'm not aware of?" And so he just looks at us like, "You're really explaining to her?" And she's like, "Yeah, I teach her words, like something that she likes to know. She wants to familiarize herself with speaking properly in Spanish."
That's good.
But this guy, I totally just took his, like,
You stole his thunder.
I stole his thunder, but my
Yeah,
grandma was
right.
like, "I'm
You
glad
didn't
you're
think
there
he
too."
spoke Spanish, huh?
Because
But he
if
spoke
I wasn't there,
Spanish.
she would have downgraded her machine, and that would have not been good.
Wow.
Good. So he has posts, right? And then yours are right under it, like, but you guys on.
But
That's
you,
like, I
okay,
understand.
wait, I'm just saying to you, you understand that the amount of friends are also going to change the algorithm in your own, and
Your timeline.
everybody's feed. So even though you see it like that, I may not see it like that on my feed.
Right.
So
But they are back to back, just so you know.
I don't know what he's always doing to talk shit Tuesday. Okay.
Are you guys not working together, just so I can clarify this for my own? Because I honestly would not be here if it wasn't for Benji, and then
He
For
told
you?
me off. He told me.
was he
said I was-
drunk? Did he have some few drinks in him, or was he sober?
Well, it was over text. He wouldn't over text and messenger. He wouldn't freaking call me or talk like a fucking.
So this
man.
wasn't in
Like, just a
person?
little pussy ass.
Wasn't in person though,
No, it wasn't in person.
and it was over what?
Over
Producing shows.
producer shows and Barrel Harbor. 2 shows. I asked him about dates. The 8th one that you were on.
Which he had another show that
He
same
had
night,
a
right?
show, so he said, "No, you can go ahead and have that one." I was like, "Okay," but the other dates, the 28th.
You guys
and
are gonna
14.
co-host?
Yeah, well, we were going to do not battle sexes, but we're going to do San Diego Comedy League. But then he wound up with a show in Indio that night. And I was like, "But you gave me that date,
India.
and now you're in Indio just because you're hanging out with Shavon Lev." and you'd rather do that. So I'm gonna do this show. And he goes, fuck you and Barrel Harbor. Just go ahead and do your thing, and we'll do better without you. And I was like, I'm not trying to compete with you, but
he went petty
he went petty.
instead of
Said I
like
was
trying
going
to
behind
work
his back.
things out
And
or
then
really
he had
trying
the
to understand.
audacity to say that I was using his comics. And
Yeah,
I
he
just,
said
that's
that.
when I post that.
There ain't nobody's coming.
No, this motherfucker, especially him with his non-paying ass. With his non-paying ass. It's different. I did so, well, my show's gonna do way better than your little pussy ass show. And I was like, really? Really? I mean, it wasn't even a competition.
Truth comes out.
But
Wow.
So many people
He
produce
called me
shows. I'm sorry.
so many
So many
shows,
inconsistencies.
and he is, I mean, he's a hater because people that don't want to fuck with him is because of his attitude. And so he'll go and get a new spot, and he's blowing up. He's blowing up this one place now because it's new to him. They're going to get tired of his shenanigans. He's at 3 shows a night, 3 shows a night there in this little place, and it's just a little corner.
3 shows?
3 shows.
What, 10 people?
Well, I'm sorry, 3 shows a week.
Oh.
3, 4 shows. I mean, he's like boom, 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 boom. He's getting all his best comics through there, and he's giving them opportunities. Now he's got an open mic. He's going to wear his welcome thin again.
Too much.
I mean, I can look at all the
3
ways,
a week?
all the
Same
ways.
venue?
Yeah. I mean, he's done all his little shows, all of his different. He's done a gay pride show. He's done all women. He did a diversity all black. He did this.
I noticed that a lot within the comedy scene, I guess, that they, and this doesn't just go for the San Diego Comedy League or just in San Diego in general. I mean, you see it everywhere, Hollywood and just on TV where they have an all women show or an all blah blah blah.
Yeah, no, I mean,
all these labels.
It's hard to get women on shows. So my show,
Really?
the Battle of Sexes show. So they're doing an all women show. My Battle of Sexes show gives even 3 and 3,
I
4
like
and
that.
4 or whatever. Because we did a show and there was only one woman on the lineup, and I was like, I know it's not
Where's the
difficult.
diversity?
Yeah.
Where's
Where's the diversity? I mean, there's a lot of comics want to come out and do shows and do different shows and everything. But then this guy just had the audacity to say that these are my comics. I was like, well, did you check that with them? Did you check that with?
I will say.
Actually, he's funnier than you, and he works for you, but you don't pay him. He's been on all your shows. He hasn't made a single dime on you, but you made money off of them. And so,
If you're charging, you gotta pay.
If you're charging, you're gonna pay. If you pass a bucket, you gonna pay. Share that with the people. I hate to see any
You
pictures.
gonna learn?
I hate to see any pictures where the damn ticket bucket is right there. That's like playing for your money. You might as well be there dancing for your food. Look at shit. In the clubs. In the clubs.
Yeah.
Wait.
In the clubs, people, if you're gonna have an admission at the store, pay your comics.
If you're charging, you need to pay.
If you're charging,
You're making money out of that.
All of them, even including the
I
new
don't give a
ones,
fuck.
newcomers.
I
they're
would
part of the show.
I would everybody should.
No, open mics. The open mics
I
different.
love the mics. You work on shit.
You working with shit.
Even at the up in the comedy store.
So I'm just gonna stay in the open mic realm where everybody's a lover and no one is a hater.
No one's a hater, but it's like, man, I want to work.
Cause you're just that poppin' virgin everywhere.
Wow, we're done.
Do you wanna be done? This
This
guy's been
one-
sleeping for an hour.
And we're living it live.
Hi.
And YouTube, thank you for hanging out with us. What's up, DJ Maca? What's up, DJ Maca Vinyl?
I don't understand any of that drama, but I did write like Tasteful Tuesday. Because I am tired of seeing all that
It was
negativity
negativity.
on my newsfeed. I was like,
Well, it's like people are getting at each
it's
other.
like his
and
name
it's like-
already, but
it's
to
like
add all that.
It's like that. It's like that. But I don't have any ego about me being better than anybody. I just want to get a little piece of the chips. And if I do mine different, that's
It's
cool.
not even about.
Can I even say anything if I'm not even a comedian anyways? Does
You
my
can
2
speak all
cents
this-
even count?
You can speak
Oh,
all
you're
the stuff
funny.
you want to.
Look
I'm
at
cool.
Oh, she's spitting. She's spitting.
What? I like a good spitter. Ooh, she's a spitter. Not a swallower.
She spits on the dick.
Spits in the swallow.
That's so gross.
No, if I hear, you just make my heart just flutter.
Oh,
She's so disgusting.
Becca.
Yeah, okay.
She's ready. Oh, that's Tiffany. I mean, that's weird.
That's SpongeBob.
No, she's ready. That's
She ready is SpongeBob.
She's
Okay.
ready. That's
Do you agree?
Tiffany had
She
it,
stole that from SpongeBob.
but she probably did.
Yeah.
She ready.
What?
That was her brain. And then she got everything.
Yeah, I was trying to decode all those
I was able
Facebook
to
brands.
I was able to book her for $200. She was in Miami where she made 15 the same weekend.
$2.
$200. And I mean, I've had Shane who was in New York and got paid $5,000, but he came and did my little room in Chula Vista for $150. And I'm like, so they just want to work. They just want to get paid. If they work,
Everybody
they
wants
get
to
paid.
work.
And they want to get paid.
They want to get paid, yes. Everybody wants to work.
They would like to get paid. Bring quality stuff to the mic. And if I get paid, if I'm charging tickets, you're going to get paid.
That's right.
I,
you right.
I was thankful to be on your show and had fun.
I had much fun. I do
Regardless.
appreciate you coming through.
Thought it was
So
so
Friday
much fun.
night,
Regardless.
Friday night,
It's
February
Friday.
28th.
At Barrel Harbor.
I will be
Harbor.
like Denzel Washington and I will take anything that no one wants to.
Yeah, just throw me your bones. Throw me your bones. So I got another round of the Battle of the Sexes, 3 versus 3.
Friday night.
And it's going to be a hot one.
Are
It's
you
not
gonna
bad.
go?
So it.
This Friday?
Yeah, go down.
He's your best friend. You need to show up
No,
for him
this
sometimes.
Friday?
This right.
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh.
I got the wife and the kids.
No, I might go.
Cosito might be there. That's a
No,
girlfriend.
Wait. Are you talking about douchebag Danny?
Girlfriend, definitely.
Yeah, he definitely.
Girl.
He's going out of town this weekend. He's definitely-
Yo.
Already knows what his girlfriend
I'm looking for a DJ. I'm just kidding. My Jesse is my dog. He's my sound man.
Jesse is the
He's
shit.
cool. He's good people.
He's the
Hard
best
working.
sound.
He's the best sound we got.
All right.
Yo, thank you guys for checking us out. This is Pelon and Chubby.
Pelon and Chubby, Wednesday night. Pelon and Chubby with Evil E and Mark the Blind Guy.
Don't even say his name. He's sleeping on the show
Oh.
today. It's so
Damn.
unfathomable.
Wow.
We're out here. See ya.
Good night, everybody. Wow. Hey, that YouTube live though, we gotta figure that one out. Thank you guys for hanging out. Oh, got an incoming call all of a sudden. Don't kick me. It's pretty.
Daddy? Oh.
I just hit the wrong
It's
button.
Daddy. Hola, Daddy.
I hit the wrong button. God damn it.
It's too bad.
Let's make a
It's stupid.
call for 4 fingers girls. Oh.
You
Do what?
denied the
Oh, the 619 was probably.
I'm tired.
Press it.
Are we calling back?
Hey,
Dallas, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing out there?
doing great, man. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Ain't crazy, man. It's a long time no talk, man. Show's still going. You guys are looking good.
Was that E-Fizzle?
What's up, man?
What's up?
What you telling?
Fucking, abandoned me, fucker.
I miss you, bro. I didn't abandon you
Oh,
or
whatever.
Oh, here, man. Hey, they took you guys off Facebook. I noticed that, man.
Off of Facebook and then off of YouTube. And now
Yeah.
back on Facebook. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
You guys are on Facebook right now. You guys have like 62 views right now, or something like that.
How many? 62?
Yeah, they don't know, nobody knew we were on there again.
62 to 100. It dropped like between 62 to 100, and it went to 150. It was like off and on. But yeah, you guys are doing really good, man.
That's
Really
awesome.
good, man.
Oh,
Oh,
snap.
let's go down there one night, man.
Hey, you're more than welcome, bro.
They're
More than
trying to
welcome.
get you down
People
here.
are watching me sleep.
And then you fucking ghosted me.
Ghosted us, man. That's what's up. I like
Hey,
that.
what's up? You still over there?
Over there.
Yeah, still at the location, man. We're making like 10, 15 grand a month.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
No mames.
Like a
Easy.
rock star.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah.
your boy Damien Hill showed up too over there. Started yesterday.
Started?
Oh, he's working there now?
Yeah, he started yesterday.
Tell him to fuck off.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking asshole.
All right, I'm gonna sign off on this one though.
All right, man. Hey, give me a ring, dude. All right, later.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Who is that?